Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Young and the Restless leak. Escaped Jordan crashes Victor and Nikki's anniversary gala. Young and the Restless leaked info suggests Nikki Newman and Victor Newman's big anniversary gala may get wrecked by psycho Jordan Howard on the CBS soap. The Jordan Howard-Colleen Zank plot is not quite done yet on Y&R. In fact, it looks like they may drag her ultimate exit almost until May sweeps based on some brand new spoilers. We're going to dive into the big twist for Jordan this week and the horrible thing she does next, because her reign of terror is not over, and she may soon target Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, and her husband, Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, again. So Jordan drank that vial of poison because she didn't want to exit on the Newmans' terms. She did this whole villainous monologue, popped the cap on the poison, and did the whole dramatic collapse. That came after Jordan revealed to Nikki she'd hidden the toxin in the locked chamber, so that Nikki and Victor could end their lives with it if they so chose, because she planned to leave them there to starve together. At the end of that Young and the Restless episode, it looked like Jordan had met her maker. But then, we found out from after-the-fact dialogue that Nikki Newman caved and called 911, and EMTs were able to revive the evil woman. Indeed, Victor was pretty angry at all three of the women: Nikki, Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, and Claire Grace Haley Aaron, for letting Jordan leave the room alive. Claire spoke up and made clear she'd be happy if her great-aunt had just died. But Nikki didn't want any metaphorical blood on her hands, and so she saved her life. I mean, legally they were in the clear. In Wisconsin, if you know that a crime is being committed and that a victim has suffered or may suffer bodily harm, you have a duty to call the police or provide assistance. But in the case of suicide, as long as you're not actively assisting that person to kill themselves, you're pretty much in the clear. So the ladies could have stood there, let her draw her last breath, and then called the cops to tell them Jordan killed herself. They'd have been fine. But maybe Nikki Newman's a little gun-shy after nearly going to prison for the alleged murder of Victoria's ex-husband J.T. Hellstrom, Thad Luckenbill. Remember, Nikki whacked him in the head with a fireplace poker. Then Victoria, Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, buried him in Chancellor Park. Turns out he wasn't quite dead though. Maybe that's why Nikki wanted to do the right thing this time. Because last time with JT, had she whacked him defending her daughter and then called the police, all that legal drama could have been avoided. But Victor didn't want to hear any excuses. He thought that woman deserved to die. He even called the hospital hoping to find out she'd gone ahead and kicked the bucket anyway, but she didn't. And once Jordan was handcuffed to her hospital bed, she was brooding, plotting, and vowing to figure out her next move. Well, we just found out what that next move is, and an even bigger move after that. Jordan faked a seizure, and that seemed to get the guards to relax on her or uncuff her for treatment. And then she escaped from the hospital. So now the maniac's on the loose, and you can imagine the chaos that ensues. What's next for Jordan? Will she slink out of town and just quit while she's ahead? Nah, that'd be too easy. She's gonna crop up at a huge milestone event for the Newmans on April 11 and 12, 2024, and possibly carrying over into Monday the 15th on Young and the Restless. There's a big gala in Geno City. It's to celebrate Victor and Nikki Newman's anniversary. But which anniversary? They've been married 4 times I think, and had a vow renewal about 7 years ago. So they're counting this 40th anniversary from the date of their very first wedding back on April 13, 1984. They couldn't do it on the exact day though because it falls on a Saturday. So this week we're in now, Young and the Restless celebrated its own milestone anniversary, turning 51 on Tuesday, March 26, 2024. But that's not what they're celebrating next month. That's all about Nikki and Victor. And it's Nikki and Victor's big party that Jordan chooses as the final showdown and the finale of her awful plan for payback on them. Recently, a photo was leaked that can't be shown because of copyright issues, and it shows some of the party guests. Plus, it's pretty blurry, but once an official nice clear Young and the Restless pic comes out, we will share it. For now though, we can tell you which guests are featured in the pic. Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd, and Summer Newman, Allison Lanier are there as dates. Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, brings his favorite redhead, Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope. Jack Abbott's Peter Bergman, there with his wife, Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters as his +1. Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, seems to be stag. There's no date with him in the party pic. Although I sure would like to see him with Sharon, but she's not in the photo at all and has been MIA from Mai and Ara a lot lately. But that's another topic. Also in the anniversary party pic are Lauren Fenmore, Tracy Bregman, with her husband, Michael Baldwin, Christian Leblance. Also, on Young and the Restless, Victoria is there with Cole Howard, Jade Eddie Peck. Conspicuously absent is their daughter Claire Grace Howard, Hallie Aaron. Also, Abby Newman, Melissa Ordway, is nowhere in sight. So hopefully there are more people at the party. Perhaps more pics will come out confirming an expanded guest list. But the important thing to know is this is where Jordan strikes. So I wonder if she remains out of sight between now and then, or resumes her phone call harassment of Nikki and Claire while biding her time and scheming. So, the leak is from the upcoming issue of TV Guide. Showrunner Josh Griffith says he decided this 40th anniversary was the perfect opportunity to celebrate Victor and Nikki's icon status as a couple on Young and the Restless. And he promised that after they deal with the culmination of Jordan's reign of terror, the happy couple will get to enjoy some nice romantic moments. The head writer for Young and the Restless confirmed Jordan shows up to wreak havoc, and the Newmans and Abbotts must work together to defeat her. With May sweeps starting on April 26, I just hope they've wrapped her storyline by then, but I have to wonder what that leaves us with for sweeps on Young and the Restless. I'm guessing it'll be heavy on Ashley Abbott, Eileen Davidson, and Tucker McCall, Trevor Street John, with her oncoming total breakdown. We have Connor Newman's Judah Mackey issues, and the Audra Charles, Zulika Silver, and Tucker stuff, and all the boring business stuff. I mean, I have to say May Sweeps is already heading into sweeps territory aside from the Ashley stuff. They'd better get busy building something fast, otherwise I can't imagine what they'll focus on come sweeps time. Okay, that's what we have on Jordan's last grasp at revenge. No word on whether she survives her latest shenanigan. But I'm sure if it's left up to Victor, Nick, or Adam Newman, she won't live to haunt their 41st anniversary party. Keep watching to see how Victor Newman and Nikki Newman defeat Jordan on the CBS daytime drama. Get all the latest Young and the Restless spoilers and updates daily from Soap Dirt.